Okay, so before the break, what I mentioned then is acting to contact. Okay, so sections must be able to be trained to continue the advance of battle in spite of noise and distraction. Okay, so if you imagine you're operating as a platoon, you've got a section forward, you've got a section to the left here, a section to the right here. Potentially one of them sections may be under contact, but that contact's not directed at you, so you must continue the advance, okay, to keep the momentum of the advance going forward. Okay, how we know the difference then is actual effective enemy fire. Then it's going to be rounds that are landing around your general area. If you start to take casualties, or if you were to continue advance, then we're going to start taking mass casualties. Okay, that's when you should know that that is effective enemy fire, and that you as a section should be reacting to it. Okay, and not getting distracted, okay, by battle noise, other sections in contact. Therefore, it keeps you advancing, and the momentum of the pace of the battle keeps going forward, which is what we're looking for. Okay, so reaction effective enemy fire then. When we do come under this then, okay, we need to carry out a drill as an individual infantier. Everyone does this within the section. Okay, what we're trying to achieve then is a wall of lead heading towards the general direction of the enemy. What this should do then is get that enemy's head down, which will give us a bit of freedom of movement for us to be able to manoeuvre into a piece of cover. Okay, so we can actually observe the ground, get a fix on the enemy, and then put accurate fire down onto his location. Okay, the drill that we use then is the RTR drill, so you need to write that down. First R standing for return fire, T standing for take cover, final R return appropriate fire, and we'll break this down into stages. Okay, so the initial return fire part at the start of the RTR drill then is 2 or 3 unaimed shots in the general direction of the enemy. If you can imagine everyone within the section doing this at the same time, we're going to be achieving that wall of lead, heading in the general direction of the enemy and getting his head down. Okay, these are not aim shots, so the weapon is not brought to the eye with the sight. It's just in the general direction. Okay, this could be contact from your front, from your left, from your right, or from your rear. And again, as a section, you need to rehearse how to manoeuvre into the correct formation, okay, to conduct this drill correctly. Okay, but we're only starting at basics. We're in phase 1. Okay, so on the practice, you're going to go through contact front drills. So, section comes under contact. Everyone gets alerted, contact front. Everyone should then fire 2 or 3 rounds to the front in the general direction of the enemy. From this point then, we've got the enemy's head down, which gives a little bit of time, a little bit of freedom of movement, okay, to take out the second part of the drill, which is to take cover. Okay, how we take cover then? Okay, we need to dash. Okay, so we're running, hopefully, to a piece of cover that's near us. If not, then we're only exposing ourselves on the run, okay, for a minimum of a couple of seconds. And again, you'll learn the distances between your bounds and that sort of stuff. So we dash, we get down into the prone position, we crawl into a piece of cover if there's a piece of cover near us. Then what we're going to do is going to observe the ground, looking for that enemy position. Once we've observed it, we're going to bring the sights up, and then we're going to engage, okay, which is our return appropriate fire. Okay, the appropriate fire in the initial stages of contact is what you're going to be learning later on in your next lesson, okay, which is rapid fire, a high rate of fire. Okay, so we can get freedom of movement on the battle space by keeping that enemy position suppressed in order to get the commander to get his eyes on the ground, okay, and come up with his battle plan on how he's going to either manoeuvre the section or assault that position. Okay, what you're going to see now then is you're going to see a full demonstration of the RTR drill, and then what we're going to do, we'll split you down, okay, covering the ground to my rear, and we're going to practice that RTR drill. Going down, he's patrolling. Okay, as he's patrolling along, I'll shout out front, okay, and then you're going to see a full demonstration of the drill. You'll just want to stand up and follow on behind.
Make sure you stay behind him, lads.
How do you walk slowly?
Control C.
How do you control?
Just make sure you can get in a position where you can see him. Contact front.
Contact front.
2 or 3 rounds in general direction, dashes, gets down, crawls, observes the ground, and returns fire. Contact down, continue the advance. Going along. Contact front. Everyone shouts, contact front, 2 or 3 rounds in one direction, dashes, gets down, crawls, observes and fires. Contact down, advance. Last one then. Contact front. Rolls into a piece of cover. Observes the ground, gets his sights up and returns fire. Okay, end of practice, stand up. Okay, what's going to happen now then? Mr. Ryan, Mr. Trisco, Mr. Spink will break it down into smaller groups, okay, and we're going to practice and rehearse that drill until you're all competent. And then, once we're all happy, we will move on to the next stage, which will be fire control orders.
Happy days, right, so we're all happy with the drill.
Hey, firm.
Alright, happy days. Right, getting one extended line
John,
from
can you
please,
hear me?
facing that bunker position up there. Get your BFAs off, make sure there's good distance between
Alright.
Right,
On to
set
live
your
on
characters
fire
to walk in,
control
lower
orders
your weapon
and fire
systems.
manoeuvre.
Advance. Contact front.
Contact.
Stop. Stand up. Same again. Begin your advance.
Just get the guys to spread out a bit as well.
Contact front.
Contact front.
Stop. Right on me, boys.
Right, guys. The 2 poles behind you. Head over there. You want to be heading over to FCO, Foxtrot Charlie Oscar.